Hello. Um, Today I wanted to do oil paintings, which is hard and I've never done before. I've never done oil painting seriously before, so that's gonna be something. The thing is, I don't have actual oil paintings, but I have these that you have probably seen before if you watched a previous video I made, because I use, they're really hard to take out. Oh my god. Lord help me. Okay. I use this and a hair mask to preserve my hair color. I did not color my hair with this, but the idea is I have pure pigments and lots of them, and I think I have oils for painting, but I don't remember where I put that. That's the true life of an artist. Let me just show you. This is what we're working with, okay? This is my art shelf kind of thing. Usually I'd say I've put it here, but I don't see it. Or maybe is it here? Oh, this goes with the pigments. I've been offered it with the pigments by a friend, but it is for water-based paint, and that's not what we want to do. So let's search for the oil thinner. Oh, that is dusty. Oh my god. Oh, I have epoxy resins. I don't know how you say it in English, but I have this and I've never used it. It's some kind of things that dries out and gives that. It's called resin glaze. It's right before my hairs, my eyes. What the fuck? But I've never used it. And oh, okay, that's where the things are. This is to varnish. This is to remove the paint off of a wall, and this is oil color painting medium, which is absolutely what we're looking for. I bought this, but I found this in a junk in déchetterie. Even in Switzerland, it wasn't even in France. But here we go. So the plan is for now to paint, and for afterwards to fucking clean what my room is. In any ways, I have to clean and organize my desk, because if you notice, my desk isn't really a spacious one, even though it's big enough, I feel like. But I do have to empty the bin, and I don't have a palette. But what I do have is this, which is dried acrylic paint that I think I'm gonna use as a palette. Yeah. There's a hair. There's no more hair. Okay, so I Don't think I've got any gesso left in here. Oh my god. Can you see? That is... I don't know if it's water or oil. Okay. Well, I might have gesso. I'm not sure. All of my other paints are acrylic paints, so if I don't have enough oil, so that looks really thin though. And how do I even like wash out my brushes? Because it's not like I have alcohol or anything. Oh my god. I have no idea what to do right now. I mean, I'm gonna paint literally, but we have to make a protocol, a plan beforehand. I also washed. I'm gonna forget about my problems for a second and tell you about the paper and the mediums. I watched a video of a girl. I mean, I didn't even watch it until the very end because I was impatient and I really wanted to get into the process of painting. She used... I mean, the start of the story was that I was wondering what kind of paper or what kind of canvas to use. And in the video, she used something that was very sturdy and very dry. And I think that's even better to have something as dry as possible for oil paints so that the paint doesn't just slide on the canvas, because it can happen that if you put a really massive blob of paint, it will eventually slide off if you're using such a thin and smooth material as the painted surface. So I thought about buying canvases with cotton or kind of fabrics like that, kind of lean, if that's even the word, lean, cotton fabric, you get me. That's very rough, because I love canvases that are rough, but using them with acrylics is all the unsatisfying, I think. But with oil paint it could be very fun. So I have this piece of paper that looks and feels very sturdy and maybe not as dry and not as thick as I would have wanted to, but that's what I have. And I still have like a massive amount of the papers, of the pieces of paper that are in here, so I'm gonna use that. But I have to organize my mind on how the fuck do I use the like oil medium, and how do I wash my brushes, because once a brush has been used for oil paintings, washing it with water, I've experienced that it is horrible, extremely difficult, and quite impossible in fact to remove all of the paint. So, and I'm pretty sure this is expired. I mean, it doesn't have an expiry date, so it has to not be expired, right? But it looks oddly thin, which means it's gonna mix well with the powder, because the powder is also very thin. But I'm having doubts. We'll see. Let's go experiment, I guess. Okay, so my stepfather, being the capable man he is, brought me white spirit. No, not the sign I wanted to do. I wanted to go like... So he brought me white spirit, and I believe we can actually use it to wash the paintbrushes very well. Although I do have to clean up the school week mess I've made, and I don't want to do that right now, so I'll just put it on my bed instead of the floor next to where I'm gonna mix colors. And I have a brownie bean. Oh, that makes so much light. That's so cool. Anyways. Okay, so what we have here are all of my pigments that I told you about earlier. We have an old haricot vert et haricot beurre extra fin bottle that I'm gonna pour the white spirit in, and that's a start. Now I want to paint something like clouds, because I love oil paintings with clouds and landscapes and blue landscapes in general. So that's what we're gonna do to train our oil painting abilities. I have like really little gesso left, so, and I'm not gonna buy any more. I think I don't want to. I still have acrylic white paint. Eventually, if I run out, which is gonna happen in 30 minutes, I will use acrylic paint, because fuck it. And I'm gonna mix the pigments powders with the oil medium. With much reflection, I've used my brain. I came to the conclusion that this is not the appropriate palette. I happen to have those things that are, I mean, from the start there are things to protect your surfaces, like your desk or anything, when you do dangerous activities such as painting. I've absolutely destroyed the shit out of them. It used to be white. I have 3, but I think I'm gonna use the most destroyed one, because I'm not gonna destroy another one. So my steps for this is going to be sketch, and since I'm gonna do a landscape, I'm not gonna break my head trying to figure out the proportions or anything, so that's good. I'm just gonna go whee on the canvas, and I'll just draw a quick sketch, trying to make it as light as possible, and then I'll use my pigments. And I also wish to train for color mixing, which I'm fairly bad at eventually. So that's the plan. Yippee-ki-yay. that's a big problem. But I don't know if my paper is wrong. I feel like the paper is not that great. I can't work the things. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, the gesso doesn't like the grand figure. There's absolutely no coherence, and I feel like I'm doing this backwards, but it looks so clear. And the colors. But as a filler, not as a medium.